we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. For Joe Mixon. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Kirk is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Dell, the motion man. Throwing on second down. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
To throw, it's Stroud. They swing this one out to White. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's White. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down for Houston.
1st down.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Dell, the motion man. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Schultz, the motion man. On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This from 30 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop, and a quick 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle.
Jawan Bentley on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
One quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Stroud. Deep free downfield, it's Kirk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll run a draw with Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Texans first down. Schultz, the motion man. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Stroud. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Chargers, nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Hampton trying to work inside.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
At the 50-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Another run here with Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
It's going to be third. They need 1. On play action, it's Herbert. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
and he's in! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
and this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! Oh, he's got room past the 30. So Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Javon Bentley on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Stroud.
And this is exactly how they coach him. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Flush to his right.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
16-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's Herbert. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Again, here's Hampton. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing, Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
10 at the 22-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Herbert. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and the pass falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. Yeah. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 2nd down, they need 3. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll be 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. Wow, out of bounds Inside the 10, it's first and goal. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 61 yards. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.